Hey now, Metal Mike coming at you. It is Monday morning, and if you see my last video that I shot on Saturday, I really spoke about wanting to get out there Monday morning and do some picking. Well, I did some looking on Craigslist all weekend. I sat there, I combed Craigslist, I sent 1,000 emails, and I was able finally to find something kind of interesting. Where am I at right now though, just for interest? You can see the cathedral in the background, you can see the old Sears here on Rice Street, right on the corner of University, Rice. Boy, this is my old stomping grounds as a young boy. I used to come into this Sears, which is now still here, amazingly. And if I told you the stories, well, it's kind of interesting. We'll get to that another day in my Rice Street blog that I'll be doing here on YouTube. But anyway, to get back to the hunt about the picking, we're over here in St. Paul. You can also see the state capitol off there in the distance. The beautiful cathedral behind me and Sears right here. So, let's get to the basics, huh? Sometimes I stutter my words, but it's cold out and I'm kind of shivering. But I'm here in the Sears parking lot on Rice Street and University as I repeat myself for the 100th time. And I'm going to show you some pieces that I've already picked up this morning. Now we're probably talking it's about 9:40 in the morning. Great buy. Let's go over here to the van. To start out with, I was able to find someone selling this amazing Luftwaffe belt buckle from World War II. Now this is a great one. I believe this, God, I want to call it the droop tail. It's hard for me to tell. I forget exactly what, and I'm shaking, I'm so cold. But this is a great piece. Now, you know, this on the back here is, it's marked 39. This is interesting. I've never seen a bar like that. But really what made me feel confident to pay the 50 bucks that I paid for it is obviously you can see the belt itself, but this has got the tab on it. And this is what's great is it's got the flak regiment number on there, which looks like a 9-4, maybe 1-9, not too sure, but wow, what a great buy, huh? For 50 bucks I picked this up, and I gotta tell you, I was really on the fence about this piece. I studied it all night long, and just nervous about all of the repos that are coming in from Poland. This is not a repo, this is the real deal. And seeing it in person is always what makes that decision work for me. Now, I got the belt with it, as you can see. So I got the belt, I got the buckle, and I got the tab, and I got these old empty ammo shells here, which the gentleman that I bought them from said they were from a MG42. I don't know if that's the case, but they are interesting. So anyone out there that knows what these might be from, let me know. Like I said, 50 bucks, you can't go wrong. Now the belt maybe top dollar, 100, 150. I'm not going to sell that. That's going to go into my private collection. I'll sell the ammo. I'm not really into old ammo unless someone out there tells me it is an MG42. But here's what I'm really excited about today. So, I went to the local junk shop that I always go to and I picked these prints up. Now here, I'll show you the first one. Now these just grab my attention. Number one, the framing on it, I can see is older. And you can see they're matted professionally, but it was the name, Marc. Now, I don't know if these are originals, but more than likely they're just prints. You can see they were professionally done. So, but it's marked Marc, M-A-R-C. Now, I did a little research on eBay, and I found one with a buy it now for $279. So, you know I jumped on them. Now, I got that one, and I got this one. Now, this one's a little bit more interesting because this one really looks like it might be original. I don't know if it's a print. But boy, if it is an original piece, and it is anything. Now I got these two. I got two of them. And then, bear with me folks. I know this is tedious film work, and I'm always shooting from the hip too. So I tend to just put this flip camera on and start shooting. I don't think it out. Unscripted, I always brag about. Well, it has its ups and downs. I picked up these yearbooks. They're here from Minnesota, obviously. 1949, 1944. 1948, 1945, but this is what really excited me, this 1946, and I'll tell you why. It's from Washburn High School, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 1946, but these are all, if I can get to it, these are all servicemen. These obviously were guys that had gone to this high school and then served in the war. So we got all these men here. These are not students. Everything from Marines, Air Force, Navy. I guess it's probably a celebration of the men that returned after the war. Now, I'll tell you what, it's 9:40 in the morning. I got the cathedral behind me. I got a Luftwaffe belt buckle. I spent 30 bucks for the 2 prints that are framed and matted, and all the yearbooks. So that's 30. I spent 50 on the belt buckle. That's 50. So we're up to $80 spent today. I really think I've done well. And if I don't get another thing today, that's just fine. But I'll tell you what, now my passion is I'm going to go hit the road. I've got one more guy that I'm supposedly going to have a meeting with that has old 1960s Aurora monster models that are built and painted. So I'm hoping to get my hands on those. I got a quote, I think for about 5 or 6 of them, for about 175 to 200 bucks, I think he told me. Now, if I can get him down a little bit, let's say even to 150, I can do well, because these model kits, these old ones, the originals from the 1960s, can bring anywhere from 50 to 60 to 90 bucks a pop. So, but I gotta tell you, if I get these darn monsters, I'm gonna hold on to them for a while. These are retirement pieces. And I am just shaking, I'm cold, it's bitter, and guess what? It's 30 degrees out here. That's the thing about Minnesota. Sometimes it can be 10 below 0 and I'm outside and I go, oh, it's warm. And then it can be 30 degrees and I say, it's frickin' cold out. So I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna get picking, I'm gonna hit the alleys, I'm gonna hit the old stomping grounds. We're gonna see if we can find some more treasures, some more antiques, and just doing what we love, ain't that? And that is just cruising, hunting, and finding and picking. So, I'll get you this beautiful shot here of Rice Street. See if we can zoom in on that darn thing. I can't zoom in. My zoom is not working. So, Metal Mike, hey now! Get picking, get hunting. Let's find it, guys. On the